What's going on, beautiful people? It is your girl, Linda S. Husser, also known as the Bodacious Lifestyle Coach for Black women over 50. And I am the curator of the phenomenal anthology, Boldly Beyond 50, a Black Woman's Guide to Aging with Excellence. And we are doing the co-author interview series. And I am here with one of the phenomenal authors, Miss Queen Deborah Colston. And, I'm really excited to be here, Deborah, because you were one of the first to answer the call. I know it's been a while and you might be like, oh, how did I answer the call? But I just want you
to
introduce yourself to the beautiful people out there and let them know what was it about this project that made you raise your hand and say, yes, I'm interested. I would love to hear more information about this whole Boldly Beyond 50, a Black Woman's Guide to Aging with Excellence anthology. So I'll hand it over to you, Miss Deborah.
Okay. Well, hello, everyone. What it was about it is that every day I pray for discernment.
Okay.
Now, for some reason, and I'd never heard of you, but you popped into my email. And I don't know if someone recommended you to me, but you popped into my email. And I'm like, I'm really interested in this. And I usually run everything by my daughter. So I said I wanted her to look at it. But right away, I knew that this was something I wanted to do. Because I'm working on a personal book myself, a memoir. And so this fit right in line with where I was. So that's how I knew.
Okay, so tell me this. You said this fit right in line with where you were. So where were you? I'm just being a little nosy right now.
Where I was, I had just retired. I just turned 60. And I was looking for things that explored who I am as a person. And this helped me. The book, my book that I'm writing, my personal book is doing that. And this did that as well, your book. So the Beyond 50. So it was just perfect. So I knew that this is what I was supposed to do.
Oh, wow. That is awesome. So how would you describe Boldly Beyond 50? What does that mean to you?
I believe that I know now that it means that we need to embrace it. Beyond 50, we need to embrace it, whether we have children, whether we have careers, whether we are retired, we need to embrace the getting older. I think a lot of women, we tend to think, oh, I'm getting older, the doom and gloom of it all. But it's really just the beginning. We're just getting started. And we're powerful, more powerful than we know.
Yes. And that's interesting that you say that so many really do. If we were to really get honest and, ask that question, like, girl, how do you feel about it? I do believe that gray hair coming out, those crow's feet, sometimes the aches and pains are reminders that we are definitely getting older. But like I tell people all the time, over 50 does not mean life is over. It just means we're maturing beyond 50, and that's all it means. So what does Aging with Excellence means to you? Because I really thought about the title of this anthology.
Aging with Excellence, again, means embracing it. It means embracing the wisdom, the trials, the tribulations that we've gone through over the years. Just take it all in and just embrace it. It's made us who we are today. Yes. So I feel that it's just a thing to be celebrated.
Yes. Awesome. So what would you say to there are going to definitely be other women listening to this interview series, and what would you say to somebody who may be thinking about, wow, anthology, I never thought about becoming a co-author in an anthology? What would you say to them as far as if this is something that they should definitely do? What is it about being a published author that resonated with you?
I say go for it because, again, it defines who we are. It gives us a chance to express who
Mm,
we are
yeah.
as women over 50, as women aging with excellence.
Yes.
I just think that we need to embrace it. And becoming part of an anthology just made it all the better to be part
Mm,
of something with women. We
yes.
share something with the
Yes.
women over 50. And
Yes.
I think that's a good thing.
Okay.
And
So
we
what
can
was it
encourage
about?
other women.
Oh, I apologize. Go ahead.
I'm just saying we can encourage other women. We can
Oh,
use it to encourage
absolutely.
other women.
So even though you said that you are doing memoir, what is it about the anthology? Because that's interesting that you're actively working on your memoir. Or are you thinking about writing
I'm
it?
writing and I'm on the last chapter.
You're on the last chapter,
Yes.
but yet you still felt it was important to be a part of this
Yes.
anthology.
Yes.
That's
Because to
interesting.
me it went hand in hand with what I was
Mm,
doing. It's
okay.
all part of coming out. Because
Oh,
after I retired and after I turned 60, I had to embrace who I was.
yes.
And what my story talks about is at the age of 50, how I became an empty nester. And it took a
Okay.
while for me to understand, that, hey, this is what you've wanted your entire life. You need
Right.
to embrace this. And
Right.
when I did, boy, the things
Yes.
start happening
Right. And
for
isn't it
sure.
interesting that what we wish for, sometimes when it comes, it just like smacks us in the face and you're just like,
Yes,
oh, wait a minute.
exactly.
I didn't think it would be like this. And
But
just
this anthology was all a part. I say it's all a part of God's divine plan.
okay.
I just think that that's why I knew. Like I said, discernment. He gave me the discernment to know this was right. This was what I needed to do.
Oh wow, I really
Yes.
appreciate that. And so I would just say to anybody who's listening to this right now or who listens to this on replay, I want to ask you, is there a chapter in your life, right? A section in your life where you feel that it is something that you would like to be in print, right? Because part of this is all about our legacy. I do believe that each and every one of us, whether we write a whole book or become a co-author in an anthology, I believe this is really part of our legacy because we can share the stories that could be the catalyst to be the gentle kick in the pants that someone else may need to get started on their journey. Because this is a journey. Aging, I don't care what anybody says, it is a journey because we've never been here before. And you can't
Absolutely.
really prepare for
Absolutely.
getting older. You just get there. And it's almost like,
Embrace it.
okay, I didn't see this coming. And
Yes.
it doesn't have to be scary. Would you say
Yeah.
that?
It doesn't have to be scary. Not every day is a good day. Like you said, we wake up with aches and pains. And like me, I'm going through a surgery tomorrow, as a
Oh,
matter of fact.
wow.
But I wanted to be here to just express why I became a part of this.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And I'm
You're
praying
welcome.
definitely that your surgery is successful,
Thank you.
glowing reviews, and that you wake up refreshed and renewed. And I know you're like, Linda, I probably do hope I'm waking up, but I don't know about this refresh and renewed because surgery is still surgery, right? But you know what I mean. I
I
just want
think
you to
I'll be
know.
refreshed and renewed because I've been dealing with this for some years, and I
Okay.
did not want to have surgery, but now I've given into it, and I think uh, I know I'm going to be just fine, and I will be refreshed and renewed.
Okay.
Absolutely,
I
absolutely,
love that. I love that.
yes.
Now, without going into your story, I want to know what is the chapter title of your story?
The chapter title of my story is about becoming an empty nester after the age of 50.
Okay. All
And
right.
it's roughly about how I was lost because I was always someone's
Mm,
mother, someone's wife, someone's employee, all of that. And now it's about knowing who I am. It's about having to
yes.
embrace who I am. And
Yes.
it was, and I'll be honest, it was scary, very scary at first. But once I
Wow.
figured it out, I'm good now.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
good.
And do you think like part of it is we have been like, I don't have children, but I'm a daughter, I'm an auntie, I am a life coach, so I've got people that I've coached, and I think of them as not my children, just as people who have depended on me in their own way, right? And sometimes when we move from one space to another after being in a certain space for so long, it can be a little frightening. I did hair for 30 years before I embraced life coaching full time, and leaving from behind the chair after 30 years was I wouldn't necessarily, well, yeah, I was kind of scared. Yep, it was, because it went from kind of knowing exactly how my day was going to go every single day to now having to create the day instead of knowing how it's going to go, right?
Absolutely,
and just dealing with that. So what would you say the best part of being a co-author in Boldly Beyond 50, A Black Woman's Guide to Aging with Excellence was?
I say the best part of it to me has been being a part of this celebration of us. That's what I think has been the absolute best part.
Oh wow, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Do you feel that in society they have definitely created a definition for what over 50 is, and like this new 50, like I'm a new 61, you're a new 60.
New
I
61.
am
I'm
not my
61
mother's
also. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not my mother's 61. And
I'm
mom,
not either.
you hear this, no shade, I'm just keeping it real. This is the new 61.
Yes.
Do you feel
And
like that?
yes, I totally feel like that. I've been told often that black don't crack, as they say, but I tell them, but honey, it breaks slowly from the inside out. So I feel those aches and those pains. So this may the whole face, the persona may be the new 61. However, I am still 61 within, and I understand that. And I know my limits. There are still limits.
Right.
So, but I'm going to embrace it all. And I'm going to live life as long as God keeps me here.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That is so interesting. So basically what you're saying, the facade may be, I've been working on my skin for all these years and it's nice and smooth like glass and all that. But what you're basically saying, but that inner you is 61.
Yes, it's still, I mean, it's still there. We have our aches and our pains. So then my message is that women needn't feel bad because they have a issue, a medical issue, or they have this going on. Trust me, I have my issues going on, but it's how you choose to embrace it all. We know that's a part of aging. That's going to be a part of aging. However, I'm going to keep looking forward. Not going to look backwards, not going to get up holding my head down. I'm going to embrace it.
Yes.
It's going to be okay.
Oh, that is so awesome. And I really believe that is a great way to share what aging with excellence is like even through the aches and the pains, even on the days where, the brain fog might be a whole lot more than you thought. And you might find yourself standing in the kitchen longer than you want to, because it's like, wait a minute, I know I came in here for something.
Absolutely.
And, it's like, it seems like I'm standing in the kitchen longer and longer, but you just stand there until whatever it is that you came for comes into your mind, and then you keep it pushing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God.
But still, we can laugh at ourselves even in that times. We just laugh at ourselves when we keep going,
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Absolutely.
So tell me this. What's next for Deborah?
What's next for me? I intend to finish my book.
Okay.
Within the next 3 to 6 months.
Okay.
And from there, I'm going to just travel. I'm going to be traveling. I have a women's ministry that I do full time. And I'll just do what I want to do. When I get up, it's just whatever. As long as God keeps me here, I'm going to keep moving. Never going to sit down.
I know that's right. Well, you know what? I really appreciate this. Is there any parting words that you would like to share with the queens, especially
Yes.
coming from having a women's ministry? That's really
Yes.
nice.
I'd like to say just embrace it all, women. Never look down on yourselves. If you feel like you're not looking like you want to look, then it's up to you. You embrace whatever it is. If you want to change your hair, change your hair. If you want to, if you don't ever think like you should, don't ever feel like you should look like that 61 or that 51 or that whatever age you are. You
Yes.
should look like whatever you feel like inside.
Right. Right. Right.
Yes.
Right.
You want to be that inspiration for the younger women. You want to let
Yes.
them know, let them be excited to reach our age. If they're blessed enough to reach our age, then
Yes.
they need to be excited about it. Because
Absolutely.
with age comes wisdom.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Well, I really appreciate it. Thank you so very much.
You
And
are so
what I
welcome.
really love about what you said is if you are blessed enough to reach this age, because it truly, truly, truly
Blessing.
is a blessing. And
Absolutely.
I just believe that in every being of my core that it is
Yes.
a blessing because we all know someone who did not
Did
make
not
it.
make it. Yeah.
Not to be
Unfortunately.
a Debbie Downer, but like Sonia Massey, right? 36 years
Yes.
old.
That's
And,
horrible. Yes. And see,
so
we never know what tomorrow's going to bring, and all we have is today.
yes,
When we need to
yes,
embrace it and
absolutely.
live life to its fullest.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so very much, Queen. I
You're
really, really
certainly
appreciate
welcome.
you coming on and joining us today. I'm going to be moving on to our next lovely guest. And so
Okay.
I will see you out here in these internet streets. You'll be in
Absolutely.
my heart, in my
Yeah.
prayers for sure, for
Thank
a
you.
lovely,
Thank
for
you.
a phenomenal outcome and recovery
Thank
tomorrow with
you.
your surgery.
Thank
Okay?
you very much. Take
Absolutely.
care.
Take care,
Thank you.
darling.
All right. Bye
Yes,
bye.
ma'am. All right. Okay. And coming up next, we have Miss Ida Marie Briggs.
You know,
On the stage, Queen. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I don't know. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You are live.
Yes, but I can't. I my camera is not working. I don't know what's going on. That's
Okay.
that's why I
Well,
had so many questions. Okay.
oh, okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and end this stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And we'll come back.
Okay. Thank you.